This is Jeff Williford with UTTylerPatriots.com with head men's and women's golf coach King Campbell. After they've wrapped up their fall season, before we get into that, Coach, had a little scare in Florida at a tournament there. Tell us how you're feeling. I know there was some health scare.
Yeah, I'm feeling really good right now. I was pretty stupid. We had a long drive down there and developed a blood clot, and then when I was trying to coach, it kind of went into my lungs, and it was really a serious situation, and I waited a couple days before I went to the hospital, which was stupid, and I don't think I'll ever do that again. But I'm feeling much better, and I'm just glad to be back.
Well, I'm sure you're to segue into the golf season. I know you're probably feeling good about how the men's team and the women's team is playing. The men are ranked number 3 in the nation right now, coming off another team win at the Alamo City Classic in San Antonio, their 3rd team win out of 5 tournaments in the fall. Tell us about the team and how you think they're playing right now.
Well, this is probably both for the men and the women the best fall we've ever had. Like you said, our men's team have won 3 out of 5 events, and in the other 2 we finished second behind the number 1 junior college team in our first tournament in the nation, and then the second place finish was behind the number 1 Division III team in the nation. So we just had an outstanding fall. This is the deepest team I've ever had. In fact, probably one of the biggest challenges I'll have going into the spring is I've got 7 or 8 guys that can all play, and trying to find the right combination is going to be a challenge. But it's one that we're certainly looking forward to. And on the women's side, in 4 tournaments, we had 1 win and 2 second-place finishes. And one of the challenges for the girls is we've got so many freshmen. We've got 5 freshman girls and 2 seniors. And so 4 freshmen are playing a lot, and they had a great fall. And I know you're going to mention Katie Crawford. She's one of our freshmen, and she shot 74, which is the lowest round we've ever had in the short history of our women's program. And we just smoked everybody yesterday. We got off to a bad start Monday, but we smoked everybody yesterday, and I think the girls now see what they're capable of doing. So we're going into the spring with tremendously high expectations.
You mentioned the guys in the depth, 7 or 8 players. Jacob Walsh won the individual title yesterday, or the tournament this weekend. John Dukes has won a couple of tournaments and finished second. Tell us about that depth. Is that something you saw coming this year, or it's kind of developed as they've been playing throughout the fall?
Well, I knew we had a good team coming back. John Dukes has been a tremendous addition. He's been really steady. A young man, Trent Budwine from Lamar, transferred from Lamar. He's been just really solid for us this year, and so we've had a lot of good play. Austin Quinton played good in this tournament. Joey Ripples had a lot of good rounds, and then we get a kid next semester, Matt Stevens, who becomes eligible in the spring, and he was our leading qualifier during the year. So I knew we were going to be good. Didn't know we'd be quite this good. Like I said, I think this is the best fall we've ever had, and the only thing that could derail us going into the spring is if we have any grade issues.
Quickly, for the spring, what are some things, you mentioned the team's playing well, what are some things you're looking forward to? Maybe some things you may want to change, or some tournaments that you're looking forward to? Well,
we've got a great spring schedule. Both the men and women are going to Jekyll Island and playing some top teams on the East Coast and over spring break, and we also go down to Shriner, play some good teams there. The girls are actually going to Birmingham Southern early in the spring. I think the big deal for us is that both our men and women's teams are really good ball strikers. I mentioned this last interview, this is the best ball striking team I've ever had. We don't putt and chip as well as some of the good teams, and I think that's what we're going to really focus on next spring. The harder the golf course is, the better we do. It's when it's like this last course was playing fairly short and fairly easy on Monday, and we shot 5 under par and only had a 4-stroke lead because it just brings the field back. And so I just think we do better in harder golf courses, tougher conditions, and that's usually what you get in the spring.
All right, for the fans at home, if you want to follow the golf teams, 2 of the best teams in the nation, go to UTTylerPatriots.com. Thanks a lot, Coach Campbell.
Thank you. Have a good day.